Hey, all you heat seekers. Welcome back to Phat and Spicy. I'm Phat.
And I'm Spicy.
This is the channel that's dedicated to everything but flavor and spice and not so nice.
Alright guys, we're coming back from kind of a 2-week hiatus where we still did videos if you've been keeping up, but we did very low on the Scoville, if at all on the Scoville challenges. Last week was the spicy bean boozled challenge. That's a fairly new thing, and we had to try it. Absolutely disgusting. Surprisingly hot, but just absolutely disgusting. And then what was the one we did? Oh, then we did a video just kind of ranking all the challenges that we've done up to this point. So that's a fun one. If you haven't seen some of our other videos, take a chance to go check that out and kind of see what we've done before. Today, we're diving back into the heat pool, the hot tub, if you will, because we're coming back with these spicy balls, these spicy cheese balls. Oh, and I can already smell them. Wow, it's doing the same thing that the gumball did. They can't want to sneeze.
I am telling you, I am still jacked from the tube of terror. That one mentally scarred me. Man. I don't smell them.
When I opened that box, something flew out and hit me in the nose. I swear, it was just like the gumballs that we did. Here's the cheese balls. They're more red than your typical yellow, and that's because these cheese balls are 2.2 million Scoville, and according to Anthony Spices, they're the hottest balls you'll ever put in your mouth. And I'm hoping he's correct.
That's what she said?
So, we're both still scared after the Tube of Terror challenge that really messed up our stomachs. This is really the first super hot challenge that we're getting back into. So on a Scoville scale at 2.2, this is right over the one chip challenge, I think by probably roughly a million Scoville. But it's way underneath like the Toe of Satan. It's way underneath Little Nitro, and of course it's way underneath the 13 million Scoville that we've done with the Death Nut Challenge and of course the Tube of Terror. So we're hoping it's a sweet spot to get back into it.
Yeah, it could be famous last words.
Yeah, we'll see. You really never know with these. And again, this is from our man Anthony Spices. He's out of Chandler, Arizona, his company, AnthonySpices.com, which we will leave a link to below. He does a lot of like cooking spices and stuff like that, and he has a couple of these really hot challenges on there.
That's weird how it looks similar to the Carolina Reaper gumball bag.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks hot. All right, I'm going to take a sniff. But I'm already, my nose is bothered. It's like I'm in a dusty attic right now.
I feel like I need to go see an eating psychiatrist because I am mentally just jacked.
Take a good strong whiff. It smells good.
I can smell from here.
Well, take a good strong whiff.
That doesn't smell good if that's what you're about to say.
It smells good. It smells cheesy, but then very quickly, like the Reaper hit, and you can just tell right from the bat, these are going to be super hot. So the good thing with these is that the ingredient is just Carolina Reaper powder. I was worried that there was going to be like some of that capsaicin crystal that was like on a Death Nut or whatnot. So I think
extract or you know.
We should handle these better. We've had a lot of Reaper stuff in the past. It is hot, but I think we can handle it pretty well. Go ahead and put. We didn't say a number. I'll just put some out. Just we'll see what happens. They look good. I have really high hopes for cheese puffs. Like it's so hard to mess up a cheese puff. Of course,
I'm hoping for some good flavor.
What I think is going to happen, my prediction is that immediately the Reaper powder is going to hit. It's going to be super spicy. You're going to have a moment of a little bit of cheese at the back where you're like, this.
Are you trying to convince me of this?
I'm trying to convince myself. You're going to taste a little bit of cheese, and then I think the hiccups are going to immediately hit. I think this is one of these with the Reaper that the hiccups are going to hit immediately. We're going to hit a wall. We're going to power through it. And then I think this one, too, we're going to probably get a little bit of a head buzz from it because it's weird which ones do that and which ones don't.
So what are we doing?
Do we have any rules? Just go.
Are we just going to go? Or
I mean, I don't want to call it a competition because then we'll get competitive, but I mean, we probably should, right?
I don't know about no competitiveness. Competitive left me, man.
Well, that's no fun. They don't want
Tuba beat the crap out of me.
They don't want to see the scared Phat. They want to see the powerful Phat. All right.
Hopefully this will give me some kind of power.
All right, well, I'll say right now, my heart beating fast and all, I'm shooting for 5. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we can finish them all. We'll see. Man, my heart is beating. I feel like I'm about to jump out of a plane. All right, ready? Yep. Real spicy, right from the jump.
Yep, just punch.
I did get a little bit of cheese right behind it. And honestly, like, you bit into it and it was just like, it was like an airbag. It was all air that came out of it. All right.
I will say, it did taste like a cheese ball.
Yeah, I did
on
have
fire, but a cheese ball.
If a cheese ball was also a meteorite, that's what it tastes like. Coming straight out of space at 1,000 miles an hour, fully inflated.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, so far on par for the course. You got the heat, you got the cheese, you got the hiccups. I thought the hiccups would hit me by now. Like, I feel get a little agitated. All right. It's like sitting right there. I want to hiccup. All right.
I hate feeling like this, but
yeah. Another one, real hot, but good cheese.
well, I felt like I just went to
Yeah.
that hiccup put me in convulsions.
This is worth mentioning. This cheese ball did win the Scoville Awards. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm sorry, Anthony Spices in general won the Scoville Awards. Probably not for these cheese balls. That makes much more sense.
Man, I feel like I'm about to suck my face in with the hiccup.
You're about to implode.
Did my lips kind of went.
What was that, 3?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that one had like a patch. That one might trigger the hiccups. Getting a little bit of that head rush. I will say the nice thing with these is that they are very upfront about their heat. It's not really growing too bad, you know? It's like you feel the heat and it sticks, but it doesn't grow. So as long as you can handle that first like 10 seconds, you're probably going to be fine.
Yep, nose is running. Wow.
I don't know if you put these down for our cheese balls or for our noses, but we probably should have got one for our noses too. Hey, moving too fast for my partner.
This Spicy over here gets a cowboy hat for Christmas, and now every other word's partner.
Howdy. It's hot. You really have to breathe through this one in 5. And that was the goal. And they're really starting to burn in the chest and stuff now. Alright.
Woo!
I'm going to try and coast for a minute.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
I like how he calls this 1 serving per container. So apparently, technically, 48 balls is 1 serving.
Yeah. In whose world?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's hot. It's building.
Yeah.
The nose is flowing. So I don't have anything else to wipe it with. Woo! Chugga, chugga, choo, choo. Oh, it's running. My nose is running away, and I am not going to catch it.
It's weird. It's starting to burn the same way the tuba terror and how it hits the tongue.
Don't even say tuba terror. I don't want to think about it.
Well,
This is good. Staying calm. Keep on swimming. Hiccups went away for you. I'm just feeling shaky. I got the head buzz. Coasting through the heat. I'm feeling a little faint, which we never talked about, like why it does that. You know, I think I lied earlier. It definitely does build a little bit. I'm proud of Phat for trucking on. Whew.
well, this is kind of
The tongue is...
proving something to me.
I'm running out of things to compare my tongue to. I think I'm just about compared it to everything painful so far. Oh, it feels like a bunch of razor blades.
Yeah, I feel like somebody took sandpaper too.
It feels like when you're
Back of
running,
my tongue.
it feels like when you're walking on the hot sand on the beach and you really just want to run to the ocean and get cool. This is interesting because it's mainly affecting the tongue, the back of my throat a little bit.
It's starting to go to the stomach.
Oh, my stomach's still good. Woo, getting shaky. Should have shouted him out earlier. Big shout out to another channel that we've been teaming up with, becoming buddies of ours, the Lava Boys. They did this challenge and they did 1 and then took a break, 2 took a break, and then went up from there all the way to 5. I think they got to like 15 or so. They killed it. Man, it just keeps coming. It feels like my mouth has sunburn. It feels like it's blistering. But besides that, I feel good.
Whew.
Got that good natural high going. That high that the Lord intended.
Well, I just noticed you done a lot of talking and not a lot of eating.
I made it to 5. And I'm a wimp. I'm glad you pushed on for the both of us. Because that's hot. Feels like it's coming down a little bit. I really just want some water for comfort at this point.
I feel like I want to smack him after I said I feel it's coming down.
I thought you said it was coming down too.
No, I never said
You
that.
just on the roller coaster up?
Well, it might be the fact of eating 8 of them so far.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I just got some spicy mucus. Yeah, sometimes I really try to convince myself of things. I'm just really happy that I'm not freaking out too much. I'm talking through it. It's spicy though.
I'm going to stop
All right.
and do a 5-minute burn.
A burn cycle.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to kick in the camp cramps again.
Wouldn't it be great if spice burnt calories? Shout out to Anthony Spices.
Ooh.
He made a hot cheese ball.
But it does taste like
He
cheese
made a
balls.
spicy cheese ball. And it does taste like a cheese ball though. Tastes like a genuine cheese ball. A little too hot to enjoy and to have a bunch of, but I mean, I'm surprised at the flavor. I think someone who likes hot sauce could like dip their toes in this. This would be a really good intro into hot challenges. Getting further into the toe of Satan and, you know, everything related to that.
It's stuck in my teeth.
Oh yeah, that we'll be finding bits of this later. When I'm trying to sleep in a couple hours and my tongue finds one of those grooves that all the spice is sitting in. All right.
Woo!
Oh, I'm feeling good.
Microwave must be broke because that time is not moving. Ugh. Oh, that was gross. Oh.
Where's it at?
That was hot snot.
I just got some of that. I'm sorry to gross you guys out, but
When I inhaled,
yeah.
I got a big thing of snot and it heated up.
This spice crawls around all your orifices.
Oh, getting the buildup of saliva.
I feel like I definitely read. Oh, here comes another wave of that high.
Oh, wow.
And I will say I could push myself to probably do 1 or 2 more, but I definitely need the water after. It's taking everything in me not to grab it now. There's certain heats that are different. This is very much like an acidy.
Trying to go to a semi-happy place.
I feel like my tongue is shriveling up. Like it's disintegrating.
Oh my goodness.
On that note, let us know some more challenges you want to see us do. If you're a long-time viewer, you know we love interacting with you guys, so comment below. Either about this video or just things that you want to see us do. We got some really fun stuff coming up, just some different sauces, some different sauce reviews. And a couple more really spicy challenges coming up too, as we kind of kick that notch back up. And as well as our big, hopefully our studio reveal once we get to about 400 subscribers. I think our studio should be together by then, and we'll have some fun stuff to show you guys by then.
If we live that long.
Yeah, it's very iffy at this moment. It was very iffy if we were going to make it 2021. This is our first official video of 2021, I think, because I think the last one came out like on New Year's or something. So
funniest thing lately, my grandson, he has been walking around. He just barely talks and puts some sentences together and stuff. But you'll hear him walking around going, "Welcome to Phat and Spicy! Welcome to Phat and Spicy!" He hasn't determined which one he is, but
soon enough.
He starts chanting our intro. Woo!
Yeah, he's only 2 now. He'll be 3 this year, but hey, before too long, maybe you'll see him on the show. I've seen some pretty young people starting out with some hot sauces, so let us know what sauces we should start them off with. Maybe just a little bit of Texas Pete or Tabasco, easing into it, just to get them warmed up. Oh, all right, yeah.
I feel like it's coming down a little bit.
It's coming down. It'll still come back in a wave for me. I hate that I'm stupid enough that I already just to power through. I want to take one more, but man, it took a minute to get through that burn, so I don't want to go through it again right now. I would do this again though. This is like the 1 chip challenge for me. I would do it again. No, especially knowing what it's like now.
Yeah, I think we need to try to trick somebody with this one. Might be a good video.
Hopefully it's someone we don't want around anymore. Oh. All right. It's been at least 5 minutes for me. I'm just going to take a sip of water. This is a really weird one because this really did feel like it numbed my tongue. Like sometimes after the hot stuff you drink the water and it tastes like water. Like this felt like it took away the taste of water, if that makes sense. Like it just kind of burnt the surface of my tongue. And actually what it feels like is I had a bunch of sour warheads. And it's like afterwards when your tongue is just raw, that's the feeling.
Did get a little dizzy when I jumped up.
I'd say honestly after that sip of water, it took it out for me. That's good.
Yeah, biggest thing for me is I'm really worried about those cap cramps, boy. I've never had anything like that, and
yeah, that was a wild adventure.
It was a killer, and so I'm timid right now, but I think this kind of was an intro back into it.
Yeah, this was a good intro, because one of the big things too when we do challenges is when we did the Death Nut and when we did the tuba tear and probably even the toe of Satan. Sometimes right after doing it when you're trying to get that water, that milk in, when you start to freak out is when it doesn't help you, and you're like, why doesn't this help me? This is supposed to help me. So stuff like this where it's super hot but you can push through and that water put it out. That's what it's supposed to do. You're supposed to be able to extinguish heat. So
sorry, I know y'all are viewing me trying to clean my teeth out there.
That's what they want to view. They're here for...
No, I don't think you want to see me clean.
They're here for the full experience.
Try to clean cheese ball out of my teeth so I don't burn for a while. That was hot.
Yeah, that was a good one. Like I said, a great intro, sneaking back into the super spicy challenges. please tell us what you want to see us do. Besides some of the hot sauce reviews coming up, there's a lot of fun ones. Again, shout out to Anthony Spices. We'll leave a link to his website below. He's an award-winning, has an award-winning company with different seasonings and rubs and everything, as well as, I mean, you should try the cheese ball challenge. It's a fun little challenge. It's not too crazy. A good thing to get into. Shout out to the Lava Boys who did this first and did 15 cheese balls, I think is what we said. You know, I got to 5. I think you got to 8 or something like that. So,
yeah.
you know, pretty good numbers because other ones we saw ate like 1 or 2 before they, you know, tapped out or didn't eat anymore. So, pretty reasonable numbers, I'd say. So, shout out to them. Check out the Lava Boys. And also, while you're checking out things, check out the Phat and Spicy Instagram, the Phat and Spicy TikTok. We're putting out more content there, some of the behind-the-scenes stuff, and just kind of stuff that goes on outside of the camera. So check that out, too, if you want to see some stuff that might not make the final cut.
So I know you said it already, but so share, encourage some subscribers.
And subscribe yourself, because most of the people that view are new viewers. So, you know, we love it when you guys subscribe and join the Heat Seeker Phat and Spicy family.
Yeah, we do see in the analytics that there's a huge percentage that are not subscribers. So please, if you're watching it, please subscribe. It's a huge help to us.
Yep.
We're slowly getting there. And remember, we hit that 1,000 mark on the subscribers. Cat's done.
And
Pepper
for you guys
spray.
who don't know, yeah, we're pepper spraying each other is what.
Pepper spray.
Is
Cat's
what
done.
that
Pepper
means.
spray is the same thing.
Yep.
Tap that bell for future videos so you'll get the heads up when they come out. And I think that's it. Comments. We love your comments.
Awesome.
And I try to respond to each and every one of them when I see them. And we just love it. So thank you very much. And on that note, remember to keep it fat.
And keep it spicy.
See ya.
Also, I just noticed on the back, these balls do not mix with alcohol. May have adverse effects. Okay, that's normal, but I haven't seen them say cannot mix with alcohol. I can't even
I'm
imagine.
glad you read that because I was thinking of maybe having a beer.
I can't imagine trying to mix this with alcohol.
But maybe not.